size women have to settle for just anything, just because we're plus size, that we're
Good
supposed
question.
to settle.
Let me ask you a question, okay? And I'm going to package it up with love, okay, baby?
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant about to serve some Lipton. Lipton.
Is it the men who act like that, or is that a personal insecurity within yourself? And I ask that because I see a lot of men who are with plus size women and who are attracted to only plus size women. And I see a lot of plus size women who are with a lot of fine men who are taking care of them and doing a lot of things. So I want to ask you, is that a personal issue that you're not aware of? And for you, that creates a stigma that men see you that way? Because we usually see in others who we are, not who they are.
This is why this show had to go. You know, is it had a lot of people on there who weren't thinking straight, because you can't think straight without a certain amount of caffeine in your system, as we all know. And now the whole show is crashing out. Well, at least the Keto chick is crashing out, trying to expose Ace for, cheating and allegedly and all that, and smashing the whole crew is what was being said, allegedly. Now, do I actually think he was smashing the whole crew? I don't think it was probably the whole crew, but I think he was definitely smashing some panel members for sure. He was mentored by Derek Jackson, right? Anyways, let me not digress too far. This is terrible advice. Why do men think plus size women deserve less? Let me flip it. Why do women think broke men deserve less? Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? No, we're not talking about a man who's doing well financially and just can't pay all your bills. Because to them, they don't count a man who makes the same amount of money as they make as financially stable. He's broke. And when they're broke, they just need somebody who can pay all their bills. But this is a crazy, crazy statement. These chicks ignore observable reality. When you are a fat person, right? God bless this woman, man or woman. When you're a fat person, society, the dating market will tell you that you deserve less. They will tell you. And people have embraced delusion for so long that they will sit there and remove these facts about life that we know. We know that overweight women don't want to date overweight men. There are plenty of bigger chicks out here who say that. They're honest. This is a fact about life. The dude that's broke and has no place to stay, when it comes to creating a family with that man, we're not talking about the dude who's broke, who you love him because he knows how to clap your cheeks, right? Because that's all he brings to the table, right? It's the thing he's been practicing his whole life. So he's going to be amazing at it. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a man who a woman can respect long-term, who society can look up to, whose kids can look up to. Can't be a dude who's a broke bum. That's just a fact.
Used to, but I also know that it was the way I was raised, because I had a mother that just never said I loved you or anything, and I was just told different things. But the older I got, I raised two women. My daughters are 24 and 28 now, and I've done it on my own, but I've also known.
Poor girls. I think anybody who didn't have a father figure growing up deserve one. Children are the only ones that deserve things because they didn't ask to be here.
Notice that guys that, do approach me or whatever, that's the first thing. They were like, well, your standards are too high. And my thing is, I have high standards because I'm also I raised girls. So I just didn't tolerate anything.
Your standards have nothing to do with your children. You can have high standards if you choose to have high standards. The thing about standards, men who cannot reach those standards do not qualify. So you never change your idea of how you see your standards. It's not about who you raising.
Oh. Like taking candy from a baby.
I don't drink coffee.
Because they don't drink coffee. like taking candy from a baby. A room full of hundreds of chicks just being told lies. Wow. Oh, and you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy, by the way, for pointing out the pandering. Yeah, you're the bad guy. You, the person watching this right now, you're the bad guy. Not me. I'm just a barista. I just serve it. You're the bad guy.
It's not about what how you were raised. It's solely about what you prefer, your preference. And if a man cannot reach that bar, he can't reach that bar.
And I want you to
It's solely about what you prefer and your preference. That's it. That's it.
work on shifting your perception, because it sounds like you said, from a young child, you didn't receive the love or the validation or the affirmations. And so you grew up to be this adult woman who has this dogma within yourself. And so I feel like it's really not the men who are feeling that way. I feel like you carry that with you.
Yeah, I was about to say,
have a-
Trip,
Yeah.
because you was about to say the same thing.
I
Probably.
would like to have a real conversation. Yeah.
Oh, I think maybe Trip was going. He might have, he might have given some espresso there, but who knows? Who knows? A lot of people like the way Trip approach situations. Wow. Wow. Oh, but Chisha, there are dudes out here who like big women. Stop. Yes, there is. But the majority of men, if you're struggling, the majority of men out here do not. They don't. Let's read a few of these comments. Top comment here says, you settled with being big. Here's somebody else who says, why we have to settle. Here's somebody else who added, this conversation was so disingenuous. Yeah. You see, it's this type of stuff. It's this type of stuff. Listen, we're getting that AI pander guy on TikTok. You know, if you'd like to join the team where we're going to set up satire AI man, he's going to be buff. He's going to tell lies. We're going to design it. And I bet you, even if we document us creating this fake AI dude, they're going to eat it up. They're going to eat it up. If you want to join the team, DM me on Instagram and we could get this satire page going. You know, case study. Let's see what we can come up with out here. Somebody else here says, she must be joking. Here's another comment that says, the internet and platforms have taken US so far from the truth. So this chick says, yes, exclamation mark, confidence attracts. So she's talking about confidence attracts confidence.
Why do men act?
Let me not even do that. Let me not even do her like that. Here's someone else that says, this is so sad. They refuse to be honest with her. I don't know what the rest of this says here. Kind of written weird. And here's another commenter who says, oh, brother. Another person here added, let's tell her the truth. Does a guy that's broke have to settle for just anything? Or can he go date a model? Here's someone else that says, he's speaking facts. But love yourself first before you love someone else, though. Says, this is so sad because they pander and lie to these broken women who need therapy all for money. Yeah. Insane, bro. Insane.